Welcome to 10 Minutes With. I'm Big G. We've got an England #1, Jordan Pickford, and I've got 10 minutes with him. As you know, I'm at that point where I'm about to get my call up to Uganda. I've got to ask the big man, how does it feel to get there? Jordan, how are you today?
I'm good, I'm all good.
You look tired?
I'm alright. Pre-season, so we're grinding.
Yeah?
Yeah.
A real graft.
Yeah, it's graft.
Obviously, training sessions, club level, we're talking Premier League. That's the elite of the elite anyway.
Yeah.
But I'm here because I want to know what it's like at the international level. England's #1.
It's tough. It's a tough journey, you know. It's an enjoyable journey, but a lot of hard work. But when we are actually at England, the training standard's phenomenal, and we all push each other. If you watch, there's stuff all over the internet about watching our sessions and stuff, and it's a great insight of how our mentality to training, and I think that just shows when we go into games we're always ready to perform.
Premier League, you've got the best strikers from all around the world. When you come to obviously being in the international stage, it's the best players from your country.
Yeah.
You've got the likes of obviously Harry Kane. I put up as one of the best finishers ever.
Yeah.
Because he's just showing that poacher, that killer's instinct. But what's the atmosphere like between the goalkeepers and the strikers? Is it still, hiya H, lovely to see you? Or is it like, H, let's go?
Has England been successful in the last 4 years? I think it's been a big part of it. You know, it's a great environment, but you know, coming up against H2's, you know, one of the best finishers in the world, one of the best strikers in the world. You do well to, if we're doing a finishing drill, you know, you're up against it. So for goalkeepers to go to England at international, you're practicing against the best is another added incentive really, and another added learning curve, because you know, for him his finishing's unbelievable. If you're doing 10 saves and you save 2 or 3, you've actually done really well, because
he's that good.
Yeah, he's that good.
For me, I'm in a position where I've come from Sunday League football, which is obviously it's the grassroots level, to being able to get the recognition from my national team, which is Uganda, and there's people that have come before me, like the last goalkeeper was the captain, he was a legend in the country, and it's like, what's this guy going to do to replace him? Did you feel that pressure knowing that you had the likes of Joe Hart in front of you, and obviously you had the Seamans and the other great goalkeepers in the past? Did you feel that pressure going into that #1 spot, or was it like, do you know what, this has always been my dream, I've always wanted to be the England #1?
As a young kid, as a kid in primary school, you're always writing stuff down and what's your dream is, and if you want to be a footballer, then your next target is playing for me was, when I was a kid, I was always a Sunderland fan, so I always wanted to play for Sunderland. That was another dream, but having that dream as England, I would say it's always been a dream.
Always?
Yeah.
Did you see yourself as an England #1, or was it, because I know you've come through obviously the different age groups.
I've never known anything different from playing football. So as a kid, going to school, I would go to school only 3.5 days a week, because I'd be at Sunderland training for a day and a half of the week. So I've only ever known really football, then getting under 14s, 15s. I think I made my debut at under 16s Victory Shield. So when you start getting a smell of it, then going through them age groups always give me that nice challenge. And when you go to 21s, is that next step. Not just as goalkeepers, but I think if you can see the pathway now throughout the England setup, you know, there's that open pathway and you get a lot of opportunity if you're doing well. So, but that England #1, and I didn't see any added pressure. I think I just wanted to embrace it and do well.
You didn't feel that weight on your back. You didn't feel nothing. You was like, nah, this is mine. It's all right, guys.
No, I feel a privilege to wear the shirt, and in honour. It's a massive honour to wear a shirt, and just want to do well for your nation. I think that's all I've ever wanted to do. And the pressure, I think you've got to enjoy the pressure, but I didn't feel too much pressure. I feel an honour to wear the shirt.
Catch it.
There you go.
All right, crossbar then. Go on.
I won't do it. Nah. You can't do it. Too much. Told you. That's not the bar.
It hit something.
Over the bar. I'll take 1-0 today.
I hit something. When I had the meeting, so I went over to Uganda, I met the national team head coach, and he said to me, just because you have a profile over here and you think that talking on an interview, I got recognised that he'd seen that I'd put it out there that it was my purpose to go and do that. I wanted to honour my parents in that way. I lost both my parents, and it was like, if I could give anything back to them, it would be the honour to represent my country.
Yep.
But he said to me, when you put on that number 1 shirt, if you ever get the opportunity or to play for your country, you're representing 50 million. How does it feel knowing that you've actually written a legacy for your family name? The Pickford name is known as an England number 1 shirt.
Yeah, it's great on it, but it's also, like you said there, it's a lot of hard work. I think continuing it. Don't be just happy if having that honour. You want to get better and you want to keep representing. And for me, that's all I think I've done. I've just grinded, put my head down, work hard when I'm at Everton, when I'm at England, work hard. It's commitment, 100%. And yeah, don't stop, keep going, keep pouncing really. I've never given myself targets, but I've always given myself an opportunity to get better and always keep learning and keep putting that 100% effort in.
Obviously, you're a professional footballer now. Have you got like a grassroots team? Like somebody asked me, they say to me, Big G, who do you support? The first thing I say is SC Dons. Yeah. That's the first team, that's the team I play for, which is grassroots. Do you have a team that you have pals who still play for now? Or
I don't, from when I was a kid, the team's not there anymore, but any given opportunity, I get to go home. I'll always go and watch my brother play Sunday League. So I'll, for example, my nephew as well, say if I've got a weekend off, I go and watch my nephew play on a Saturday, the same type of league I played in when I was growing up. Then I'll go and watch my brother or my mates on a Sunday. So yeah, I've still got that passion. I know where I've come from. I've played that league myself, and I really enjoy it. I love the tackles, the intensity.
Aye, listen, you would love ours. Like you see me, like I'm the captain, so I've got a look in my eye. It's like, you know it. Yeah. You know I want it more than anyone else. Like I'll look you in the eye and I say, don't be afraid of the ghost, look at him. Yeah,
I buzz off at me. Grassroots football is sick.
It's the best. It's the best. There's standards that are set by the manager, set by the captain, set amongst the changing room.
Yep.
As the England's number 1, you've got that close to securing silverware. What would be your kind of target for you to achieve while you're England's number 1?
Do something I think the whole nation wants us to do, is achieve something that we've never achieved since '66, is to win silverware. We've had that achievement of getting so close and knowing what it takes to get there, and now we know what it takes to be able to win. So we've had that great achievement getting to the final, but also that disappointment of losing in the final. But I think you can take that on as motivation and a learning curve to be able to achieve silverware. We know the hard work it takes to. If you want to be the best, you've got to beat the best, and you've got to beat what's in front of you of every game. But as a team of England, you've got to be 100% committed, which we all are, and we've got to beat that team in front of you every day. Every day in training, we've got to be at our best, and when it comes to game day, we've got to be at our best.
Are you a risk taker?
A little bit.
No.
I thought you could do.
Ready?
What's that?
Fun more. Old school.
You break me thumb, I could be out for the season.
Hey, we're doing it. Risk taker.
What is it?
1, 2, 3, 4. I declare fun more. Ready? All you got to do is pin it like that. 1, 2, 3.
No, I thought that was 2.5.
Everyone saw that. It was clear as day.
You wouldn't be a good referee in WWE.
Cool. Alright, everyone call it, yeah? Alright, call it. Alright then. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. I declare fun more.
Yeah.
It's childish. It's childish. 1, 2, 3. Oh, ladies and gentlemen. Wait, let me finish it with a crossbar. Alright, no, it's not happening today. Alright then, show us, Pick.
Oh, there we are.
Right. Picks, 10 minutes with you has been an absolute pleasure. I'd like to shake your hand and say keep serving your country, and I plan on doing mine. And I'll be supporting you on your journey.
Thanks, mate. Same to you. All the best. Cheers, pal.
Cheers, pal.